A shed update, and I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but I was digging out some old stuff and had the old Mattel vacuum form, and went ahead and I put it in a side just to keep the dust off of it, but I actually found the instructions for it, so I don't know if I mentioned that a long time ago. I probably have, but anyway, it's one of those, I think it deserves a place of honor in the, I know it's supposed to be classified as a toy, but I also classify it as a model kit as well, because of the you know, you can make canopies and it just associates with modeling. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to turn my phone on here. We have to do this early in the morning because early in the morning's 82 degrees, and here in the great state of Oklahoma, it likes to get up past 100, so we like to not be out here when it's 100 degrees. But anyway, we're going to start with the F16 from Hasegawa. I think this is 32nd scale. Yep. And it's partially started. They were, you know, they tried assembling some of the, you know, cockpit there. Got the cockpit in, got it partially painted. Most of the stuff's sanded. I don't know what version he was trying to make, but it's pretty smooth and everything. Really, that's all there is to it. The rest of the kit, you know, still intact. So every kit is usable. So anyway, we're adding the F16 to the art. This is one of them deceiving boxes. This is not a Hobby Crafts F4U Corsair. This is, however, that's why you always, when you buy a used model, you got to look in every box, because this is a Kinetic 1/48 scale Hawkeye, and it's pretty much started. I mean, it's, for example, the you know, radar dome is kind of somewhat painted. Fuselage, you know, kind of started, you know. I mean, you can work with it, there ain't nothing wrong with it. And anyway, I got to make a label for it because that's Kinetic 48 scale, and it's not a Corsair, so I'm gonna have to I got to make a little note on the side there, because you know, sometimes you get treasures in different boxes, because everyone knows I got one handy. Surely I got one handy. Star Destroyer, everyone remembers the Star Destroyer box, you know, it had a HE111 in it, you know, it's just one of those things. But anyway, I like Hobby Crafts box art. I think it looks inviting and fun, you know. But anyway, we're adding a Kinetic Hawkeye to the art. This was also part of the purchase, was an old MPC 24 scale P51, and it's it may have been started. I don't think it's been anything major. I think some things were cut off the trees or painted just a little bit, but other than that, everything's still in the bags. Box in really great shape, except for the tape to hold down. Anyway, one of those old 70s kits that we just love to acquire. Anyway, I know I don't own one of these, and what's that? The Millie G. But anyway, I think that's a cool kit. I like 24 scale, 32nd and 24. You know, I like big kits, so you know, we get what we can. Anyway, gorgeous kit. Don't even know. That's a photo of painted prototype model. Anyway, box art's all right. I really don't care for the you know, completed model. Not really a big thing. I like, you know, paintings. I think they look more inviting. But anyway, to each his own. We're adding a 24 scale MPC P51 to the art. The Roadrunner, which this came out in 2011, and I screwed up. I usually buy model kits that have a figure or something specific, and I didn't. This came out in 2011, so God, what came out around then? Probably Battlestar, something of Mobius that I was probably buying multiple kits of, you know. And I let these get past me. I should have got them, and I didn't realize it. There's 2 Roadrunners and 1 Wile E. Cody. So I would like to have the other 2 to go to make the whole set. I'd even take partial of a kit as long as I got the figure in the box. That's pretty much really what I want. But anyway, I know it's a prepaint. I think kids would like this, my personal opinion. You know, getting the figure and everything. Figure can be repainted and, you know, redone. But anyway, it's just one. They had a sale at Auto World store, and they had that, and I thought, well, I want one because the Ark needs, you know, meat. But anyway, we're adding the Roadrunner to the ARC. Then I went to, this weekend, a church had a Boy Scout or Cub Scout garage sale, and this whole stack of Gundam kits was on the table. I mean, it was cheap too. I bought every one of them. They are pretty much assembled like so, but anyway, all the parts are there, and you can go back in and you can pop them back off and clean it, because a lot of people here, I'll show you, a lot of people when they buy these, they don't know how to sand off the little nubs there. I mean, it's just because they're not told, or you know, don't know that they need to do it. You know, in the modeling world, I mean, you can snap these off and put them together and have a grand old time playing with them. But anyway, other than that, they're pretty much, you know, snap fits in a way. Great kits. I noticed, and I don't know, it's just my observation, this is pretty much all a Gundam wing. And I noticed I have a lot of Gundam wing stuff too, and I noticed they must have made a lot of that, you know, when you know, Gundam was kind of somewhat popular. I like the obscure Gundam shows, and that's you know, do I have any handy that you can possibly see? Excluding the, most of the Gundams are, you know, got a military aspect to it. I like, for example, Mobile Fighter G Gundam, which was, they were all fighting. It really didn't have no military thing to it, and it's just one of those. I like the odds. Iron Blooded Orphans, which it does have a military theme, but it did hold my interest for being just a tad bit different. But anyway, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 kits, and you know, not too bad. I'm gonna probably go in and see if I got any doubles, and I'll probably pedal some. But anyway, one thing I want to notice, show everyone. So you got Gundam Death Scythe, and then you got Gundam Death Scythe Hell, which has got the little wings version, but see, it's 2 different kits. Wonder if I got 2 versions of that, who knows. But anyway, we're gonna have to go in. I'm gonna have to rearrange Mr. Gundams. I don't know what I am going to do. I think what I'm gonna have to do is make Mr. Pegasus / Mobius model kits. Probably move them over just a little bit. Move over the it's kind of my Robotech section, your Macross. Kind of move that over, and then probably start shoving more Gundam in there. Is about the only thing I know what to do, because I know surely they're going to come out with probably some more bears. But anyway, that's what I've got going on today. I'm going to probably have a another shed update, and this will be more of a discussion, is what I'll call it. But anyway, we are adding a lot more Gundam. We're adding an F16, adding a classic P51, and of course we're all adding our favorite Roadrunner to the ARC. So that's what I got going on today, so stay tuned for the next exciting episode.